progress.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And Doris, the offense is there for Towns. That's obvious. But how does he improve defensively?
Well, you make a great point. Number one, he's always carried such a heavy burden offensively. Remember, this is a big guy, actually size 20 feet. So quickness laterally has always been an issue. For me, it's about one thing. Know your personnel and play smart angles, and that should help immensely.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Okogie. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Tries a three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Junior's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks to Irving. 1:43 left to play in the first half. Towns comes with a double team. Towns with the steal. Passes it to Beasley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And Doris, Malik Beasley, no stranger to the entertainment business. His parents and his grandfather are all accomplished actors.
Yes, but his father also played basketball professionally. Malik with so much talent. Now he's looking for his role to grow, and he's got the kind of heart and toughness to go make it happen.
Omari Spellman has come in for Towns. To the inside, here's Okogie. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Irving passes to Junior. Minnesota with the rebound. Vaden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. King left side. Shot clock at 5. A second chance effort. Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Timberwolves trail by 15. The pass to Okogie. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Spellman. Here's Vaden. The three-pointer, no good. The net shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Here's Dinwiddie. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And coach can thank Junior's vision for this one. Watches how the floor is moving and spots the open man. They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
To the left wing. For 3, Okogie. Cans it from downtown. Okogie's got 5 now. And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And
thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side. A new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Timberwolves trail by 16. So on the floor for Minnesota. Dinwiddie with the steal. Down low. Crawford outside. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 8.
The unselfish attitude on display. Junior doing whatever he can to involve his teammates.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Nets leading by 17. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. It's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Spellman, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And not backing down from the physical defense. Junior embraces taking on these challenges.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Okogie. 5 points in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Triano. The shot, no good. Nice defense from Junior.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
The feed to Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
When D'Angelo Russell has that offensive game working, you just want to play through him.
Now Dinwiddie. He's got 13. From down low. And Junior with the nice bucket inside. King's got 5 points in the quarter. The Timberwolves shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Here's Okogie. Pass to Spellman. Timberwolves passing it around. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Passes it to King. Over Vaden. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Junior's got 17.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Russell against Dinwiddie. Here's Spellman. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And that one's good, Junior.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third. 2 points. That one goes. Russell's got 17 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
And stolen by Russell. One-on-one fast break. And the basket by Okogie. 7 points in the game.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Russell against Dinwiddie. And here's Russell. 25 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Fires it up. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. And we've got more NBA action. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew,
It's just going to keep improving and getting better and better.
So I know we're not there yet, but what are some things you're hoping for when it comes to next-gen NBA 2K?
Like one thing that there is a little divide between is the competitive community overseas and here. I'd love to find a way to where we'll be able to play guys overseas more, because I think that that's something that's so crucial to bring all of us together, because you see the NBA, you see how the international scene has gotten now, and that's something I love to see. I see 2K is doing a good job.
But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. We have all heard the rumors regarding Kyrie Irving's moodiness. His teammate Kevin Durant said, Kyrie is an artist. He has his way of doing things, and
All right, David, thank you. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Elfrid Payton is out there with Barrett. And it's Harkless in at the 3 slot. And for Brooklyn, LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players look. Junior's checked in for Durant. Payton looking it over. And the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, you risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
So the wing on the left. Puts it up. Jordan the pass to Junior. Jordan trying to free himself up. King's shot is off. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field. Barrett dishes to Randall. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Randall against King. Over Randall. And that one's good, Junior.
And at this point in Junior's career, the team trusts him. His playing time has steadily increased. He's a solid bet to see a decent amount of floor time every game moving forward.
And with the way he's played, Greg, they can't afford to sit him. Junior's a clear value to this team when he is on the floor playing. Jordan the pass to King. Over Robinson. King's shot is off.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 5. Shoots a fader. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Prince.
Well, Junior has a high basketball IQ, so I've typically liked his shot selection.
Pass to Randall. Barrett wide open. He fires. Good on the 3-point shot.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Fader on the way, and it's Junior missing.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Irving passes to Jordan. Now here's King. He's defended by Randall. Fades back, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. King's got 6 points.
And seeing Junior out there again, I was impressed with his time on the floor in his debut. Showed that he could pick his spots and contribute to this team.
Junior did not miss a beat when he came into the game, did he, Greg? Exactly the debut this team was hoping to see from him.
And a physical presence, as former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
The Nets shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And you can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Harris comes in for Taurean Prince. And Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. 3 on the clock. And they double up Peyton. For 3, Barrett. Brooklyn with the rebound.
It is always great to hear from the fans, and we're all looking to get better at NBA 2K21. So if you've been watching 2K TV this season, Mike Wang has walked you through dribbling, he's walked you through shooting, and now he's going to teach you all how to pass. Pay attention.
Welcome back to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K. Today, we're going to go over passing and how to make you a better distributor. Let's start with the basics.
And the Nets with possession here. 7-point differential coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions. And
Now for some more advanced passing. You can perform a skip pass by holding the pass button and using the left stick to target a teammate further away, which is great for outlet passes to start a break. For a fake pass, press the lob and bounce pass buttons together while standing or driving. If you want to pull off a jump pass to get
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. 7-point differential. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And New York, looking at who they've got, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Payton is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Harkless in at the 3. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Payton against Irving to the right side. To the paint. Winners. And the basket is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Spurs in San Antonio.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets trail by 7. King inside. Misses off the left iron.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Pass to Barrett. Shoots. 4 on the clock. That shot misses. The Nets go the other way with it, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I'll tell you, overtime games usually are special, and this one qualified for that. But both teams absolutely gassed at the end.
And so here is New York following the bucket by the Nets. Back to Barrett. Over Harris. That one off the back iron and out.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Junior. Randall with some nice D.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
The pass to Payton. And here's Randall, defended by King. Randall with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the first timeout